It's the bacon, egg, and cheese show with Lady Love, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese show, and cheese show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese show, and cheese show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot.
Darius McQuarrie in the building with your fine ass. What up?
Darius.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the badges. Oh, made in Vietnam. Thank you, Amber. What's good? We're waiting for Miss Lissa to get the show started. Happy Friday, everybody. No, it's Wednesday. What's today? Today's Friday, right?
Today's Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Brooklyn, what up?
I miss you too, Amber. I'll be back up there real soon. Freaky Friday, Nunu Rhea. Oh, my girl in the building. Gorgeous Kofila, what up? What's good, sis? Queen of the game. The greatest entertainment. God is my publicist. Y'all need to fuck with it. Y'all know I'm loving it. Yo, I be cuffing it. Bastard, you fuck with it. I see your fat ass back in my past. I will be the one that's touching it. Well, my girlfriend got the fat ass now in my bedroom, and yes, I be loving it. Yeah, I'll be cuffing it. We get married. Nigga, I'm stuck with it. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? How y'all feeling on this Friday? Welcome to the show. As we wait for Lissa to come in here, we definitely can talk about a few things. I don't know what's going on with the badges, but show love. What up, B? What you got planned for the weekend?
Hey.
Okay, that's none of our business. Okay, cool. Well, just have a dope weekend. I love the look. I love the braids. You know, I think I might have to do braids next time because you just give me this exotic on an island feel.
Yeah, I wish I was on an island. I'm trying to be on somebody's island with somebody. You know what I'm talking about?
Wilding, freestyling.
Hey, what's good, everybody? TGIF, what's good, DeDawn? What's good, Overflow?
All right. Well, there's a couple things going on. And damn, where Lissa at? I don't want, I just feel better when we got Lissa in the building. I'm about to hit her up again. Let's bring some people up. It's Friday. Who's coming on here? Because y'all know that once me and Bab start talking about something, it go left, and then Lissa come in. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure we don't lose sight. Bab, you got some flows for us?
Nah, I don't got no flow.
You ain't got no flows for us?
I don't got no flow, I got Joe. I ain't got no flow, I got Joe. I ain't got no flow, I got blow. I don't blow, I serve blow. What up, love? Get it. Oh, okay. What it look like? What it look like?
Oh, wait, listen, where are you, my nigga? I got hop on here. Why the few was getting bigger? Bass Bunny, you know I'm fucking with you. That's more than the homie right there. That's my sister. Oh, I'll never kiss you.
I never kiss your bitch. I'm your motherfucking sister. I'm not your mister, bitch. I'm your motherfucking sister.
Oh, move my tongue like Twister.
Hey, hey,
Pop
but
you
I
like
will
a
fucking
blister.
twist her. I will fucking twist her. I will fucking twist her. All them hoes I kiss them. All them hoes I lick them. All them hoes I diss them. I will
Blame it on
fucking
that
flip
liquor.
What happened?
Oh, you outside today, Lissa.
Mm-hmm.
I know where you at. Shout out Miss Lissa, always on the grind, always hustling, always doing her thing. All right. Now, welcome to the BEC Show. It is Freaky Friday, and let's get things started.
Oh, okay. We all doing this blonde.
Blowing bombshells.
I'm back to blowing, you know the vibes.
Bombshell. Okay.
Blowing bombshell. All right, so I guess we're gonna get right into the topics, right? First topic at hand is a man who sparked outrage because he is blaming men's failed relationships on their mothers. I don't believe there was a. Let's see. Let's go to the clip. I don't think it was a clip.
I don't think it was a clip.
It was a clip. I mean, the clip. It's not playing.
I don't think it was a clip.
It wasn't a clip. All right. Well, Jamal Banks, known on TikTok as Jay Offline, made a debatable claim in a video that's gained more than 8 million views. If your relationship fails, don't just blame him, sweetie. It takes two. Him and his mother. Period. Because it ain't you, sis. And I think he had said, stay toxic. So how do you ladies feel about that comment right there? I mean, that's pretty deep, and that stings deep. I don't know if it applies to everybody. How do y'all feel about it?
Babs, do you want to go first?
I couldn't really hear. You can mute for a minute, Lissa, because you got elevator music. That's what happens when you rise to the top. When you going up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, listen, let me see the fit. She looking like money today. I see the fit. Nah, stand up. I gotta see the fit. What's happening? What's going on?
My bitch sits with elevator music, okay?
Yeah, put the phone down. Right.
That's how it goes.
Oh, she's going to get the check. Lissa's going to get wherever it's at. She's gonna call us later and say, nah. Hey, hold up. Let's give her some sound effects for that outfit right there.
Yeah.
Hold up. Lissa's outside. Don't ask me to stand up.
Oh. Somebody go snatch it. Somebody go get that ring. Somebody go get that room. That's right. Somebody go get that.
Listen, outside popping. No, Babs, they were saying that the man sparked outrage on TikTok. Look, I'm so high, I got 2 lighters. He was saying that if your relationship fails, don't just blame him. Sweetie, it takes two, him and his mother, period, because it ain't you, sis. And I know somewhere else I read that he said, stay toxic. You know what I mean? So that's what I was asking. How do you ladies feel about that? Like they're blaming, you know.
Listen, they look nice too. They looking nice. Yeah.
I'm trying to do the Miss Lissa thing. Yeah. Y'all niggas is just gonna look at titties the whole time. Just so no. Nobody want to that topic.
I'm sorry.
The topic is that you gotta blame two, not just blame one. But
blame his mother. So like, if let's say that they said that about you and Aiden, they was like, yo. It ain't Aiden. It's his mama. His mama is the reason why our relationship is toxic. That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how you feel about it?
Well, it depends on the situation. Like, I'm hoping that I like my son women. Because if it's a woman that I don't like, and then I don't care. He can't be like, oh, but Ma, I love her. That she still can't come to my house. Just because you love her, that don't have nothing to do with me. I love you. And that's it. And me loving you does not unconditional love for the people you love. And that's just it. So, but I wouldn't consider myself to be toxic because I wouldn't be around her. That's just how I feel about it. So
They say for all of
I
his
agree.
mistakes. They say all his mistakes. Like
I feel
anything.
like the same way a father.
okay, I got
Yes.
it now. So the woman is saying that all of a man's mistake is based off of his mother. Well then, listen, I need to meet her parents then. Because 9 out of 10, you probably don't know your daddy. And if you do know him, he don't want to know you. He didn't want you to be here. He didn't really want to know you. You was forced upon him. So who is to blame for your issues, okay? Your insecurities, your daddy issues, period.
I agree. I feel like the same way a father shows a daughter how she's supposed to be treated, and also a father shows a mom, shows a son how he should treat a woman. I feel like, your mother shows you how a woman is supposed to be treated. Your mother shows you how you're supposed to treat a woman. And especially when it's like young mothers that have their children so early in life, instead of them parenting their children, sometimes it's more like a best friend, or like sometimes even mothers start, it's like they're just too into their sons' relationships, and like with mama's boys and things like that. So I don't think they're not fully to blame, but I do agree that your mother has something to do with it. So does your father, though. If your father was toxic, then you're most likely not going to know how to treat a woman. So both parents are equally responsible, if you ask me.
Mama knows best. Some situations is warranted for a parent to step in and check their child, son or daughter. You know what I'm saying? But your upbringing does have a lot to do with it. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. But just like on another thing, how guys will be out here calling chicks whores and they don't even know who their father is. And so I always tell them, I'm like, if I'm a whore, your mother's a super whore, because you don't even know who nuts you came out of. And that's a whole fact. Period.
All right. Well, speaking of,
And your mother got 3 or 4 baby daddies because your sisters and your brothers don't got the same daddy as you. But then you want to sit around here and call females whores when your mother is a super whore. Facts.
well, speaking of super whores,
What do you think, Lady Luck? Do you agree?
I feel like a lot of our trauma, not even just men, I don't want to just focus it on men. I feel like a lot of our trauma that we experience comes from our parents, and a lot of it may be embedded in our DNA from things that was experienced before us. So I definitely don't want to just put the blame on men. I want to say that, in our community, everybody, I learned that, I told you guys that when I went to jail, it was a girl, I was trying to be cool with her, and then she wanted to fight me, and then one day I heard her on the phone like, yo, y'all don't write me, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I looked past the person and looked at the situation. So everybody has a reason why they act the way that they act. So I just don't want to blame men. I want to talk about the women as well. It's all of us. We all dealing with some type of PTSD.
Yeah, everybody out here making wrong decisions. At the end of the day, your mother and your daddy. Listen, I'm just not here for the judging. You know what I'm saying? Once you start to judge me, I'm going to come for your head. That's just how I feel about it. You can't be out here judging people when your background is shaky. You got to look at your foundation before you start judging other people. And that's just how I feel about it. So I'm cool with your mother being a whore until you try to call me a whore. And then I'm gonna pull your card.
What is the definition of a whore?
Let me tell you, whatever a guy will say. If a guy say, "Oh, you out here sleeping with multiple men, so you're a whore," or a girl would say that, "Oh, she a hoe," but your mother was sleeping with multiple men and then made a horrible decision by birthing you, and these men didn't even want you. They didn't even want your mother, and then she decided to have you, and then she did it again with the next dude, and then the next dude.
So that's a whore.
I mean, if I'm a whore, then yes, that's a whore. Absolutely.
I don't think anybody could judge.
And not only is it a whore, it's a stupid whore, because you're making multiple bad decisions. You're a dumb whore.
Okay. Well, speaking of wars, this was in the Daily News yesterday. This lady says, I only date men who have visited sex workers. Right? And she explains everyone has a few requirements. You know, you must have a job, yada, yada, yada. For me, a potential boyfriend or girlfriend or person must be open to vegan food, you know, animals, and they have to have visited, you know, sex workers. Now, she herself explained that she is a sex worker. So she wanted it, you know, people who could empathize with her line of work. And the vast majority of men, all people, all genders, you know, she's speaking about, but they have to be open to it. How do you ladies feel about that? Y'all have nothing to say.
I think that's so you saying, so if she was a stripper, she only would want to date guys that visited or
have visited you know, a sex worker before.
I mean,
she only dates.
But just because somebody has, you know, been a part of the sex industry or have visited sex workers doesn't mean that they're going to be compassionate to your situation. There are some men that are just toxic and, you know, they go there to, you know, diminish or, you know, deplete the value of women or just to throw money around and has nothing to do with them having, you know, tolerance for you. There are actually some men that, you know, go to strip clubs and they feel like they don't want to be with strippers. So I feel like that, you know, that has nothing to do. If anything, she should just be looking for somebody that's compassionate enough to understand that nobody's perfect, you know? Good morning.
Okay. No. I'm with you now.
You know the vibes.
Babs. All right. Babs said she got nothing to say about that.
No,
right.
my earpod died. I couldn't hear. What happened? I'm sorry.
Nothing. We'll just move on to the next thing. Speaking of moving on to the next thing, inflation is hitting New York's favorite delicacy. Because of inflation, everywhere you go.
Wait, good morning. Lady Luck, say good morning to Sway, everybody.
Lady Luck, what up, Lady Luck? Hi, guys. What up, man? What we doing? Come on. What we doing?
Yo, Sway, I got bars. We got bars, Sway. Sway, we got bars.
I'm the guest right now. I'm the guest.
Yo, Sway, we got bars. Sway, and since you're the guest, really quick while you're here, you have been in the music industry for so long. We know your history. What's the secret to your longevity? And the second question, what's the secret to you never aging? Your face looks amazing.
Damn.
You drink it from the fountain of youth. It's in Harlem.
You smell really good too,
Thank
by the
you.
way. Know that she ain't stinking on this IG live. First of all, Lady Luck, you know, I known you for a long time, so I just watched you just strive in this game. I watched you face a lot of adversity and come out on top. I see you in different places, whether we hanging out at the Puma shit, the pop-up we did with Slick Rick that time. You know, I've seen you at the Garden standing outside. I've seen you in different places. You don't even remember probably seeing me. You, Babs,
Thank you.
Babs Bunny, my sister.
Hey.
Okay, but to answer your question, I'm in love with what I do. So to me, it's never been work. So I came up at a time when, you know, I didn't have a lot of opportunity being from Oakland and the West Coast. So we had to carve our own lane. You know, we had to create our own world within the music business. So even when people didn't know on the East Coast, so they may not know on the South or the Midwest who we were. If you came to the West Coast, you had to know Sway and Tech, and then you found out we had a huge foundation that we created. Our radio show was doing what this Sway in the Morning Show does. It was designed to create and build careers from people who didn't have a lot of opportunities. Because I used to spit bars, Lady Luck and Babs. You might need me to get on a feature.
Need you on a, we
you
do.
know what I mean?
We need that.
Get me on
We
a
need that.
Right?
We need
Okay.
that.
But
I'll cook you, Sway. I'll cook you.
Okay, I'm joking. I'm not spitting no bars, all right? But you gotta love what you do. You gotta study your craft. You have to make sure you make yourself distinguishable from everybody else. Otherwise, you're gonna be a part of a flock. You're gonna be one pigeon in a flock of birds. You don't want to be that. You want to have something that stands out about you. You have to be willing to adjust with the times. You have to stay open-minded in relationships. You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody that says some negative shit about me. If they do, it's probably something within them that they're projecting. You know what I mean? So I never bent on my integrity. You know, there's a lot of money I could have made that I didn't make because I didn't want to bend on my integrity. But damn it, I've been here. That first day I got on the radio was in 1990. I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
Yo, thank you, Sway. Thank you for joining Bacon, Egg, and Cheese.
Nah, give me a hug.
Yo, Sway, I got bars. I got bars, Sway. I got bars. I'm coming, Sway.
Hey, what y'all three y'all come? Everybody come up.
All right, we're gonna set it up.
Hey, Babs, hit me. Let me know when y'all ready.
All right, I got you.
Okay, love y'all. Okay.
You too.
Okay.
All right.
It looks so damn good out there. They just want to sit next to her. That's all.
Yo, says she smell good.
That's how that happened.
Okay,
There
first
you
of all,
go.
Lissa
Shout
did
out
not
to
show
Sway.
up to play. She did not show up to play. She came to slay, and today we had Sway. I can't wait to see.
Come on, you effortless bars, Lady Luck. You already know. OG,
Hey, man, you know,
original gangster.
that's so funny. This morning, Maria was telling me that I feel like a lot of money is coming. But Maria said this morning, she said, I can feel it. A lot of money is coming in. When she be saying she can feel something, she feel it. She feel it. So I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Brooklyn.
I
Let's get
see
that
it.
bag.
I see it on both of y'all. Huh?
I've been hit Sway. That's why I said that. I've been hit him about Lady Luck getting on the show after we saw him at the Prom.
This is my part-time manager.
When you make crowns for the legend himself,
Slick Rick. I want to tell y'all that Miss Lissa be my part-time manager. We be outside sometime, and I be over there whether I be high or too cool or just don't want to talk. Miss Lissa like, yo, you bugging. And she puts the work in and puts it down, and she kicks down doors. Last person I know that had a personality like that was my Aunt Deborah. So, you know, shout out to her, recipes to her. But
and wasn't she from Harlem as well?
Yes, she don't play no games. She got that same kick in the door. Why you being quiet energy? I'm yo, let me tell you something. Mental health is real. Mental health is real. At one point in time, like I was depressed. You know what I'm saying? And then like that's why Miss Lissa means so much to me, because when I came back to New York, she was like, yo, we going outside. I'm like, all right, we outside. So I'll be at the door just standing there. She was like, yo, you bugging. Go to the door. Yo, we got Lady Luck here. And they be like, Lady Luck is here. And I go, yeah. So she would grab my hand and take me places. And she was like, yo, you coming outside. And we had an amazing, crazy summer that we could do a movie about. So Miss Lissa means so much to me.
Also,
because in my dark moments, my niggas shine bright.
And during that time when they was hanging together, I was doing Luck Line, like, who the F is that? I was like, who is that? Because I'm on Luck Line like, yo, we need to do this. She's like, yeah. And then I see her out here with this brown skin girl, and I thought I was the brown skin friend.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Everybody's been telling me for years, let's do a podcast. I don't like commitment. Mo Better, I saw you call me this morning. I'm going to call you after the show. I don't like commitment, so I never wanted to do it. Babs was telling me, and I'm like, all right, everybody tell me. But then one day when I re-met Miss Lissa, God said she's the one. So we started to do different things. And then, you know, Corona, all this other stuff. So then me and Miss Lissa did something. We did a podcast, and Babs called me. And she was like, yo, I will punch you and your friend in the face. So she was threatening me, you know, and Lissa, all right? So then Corona happened and all that, and Lissa was like, let's do a podcast, and Babs came back around and again and said, let's do a podcast, and I didn't want no trouble. So I said, Lissa, meet Babs, meet Lissa. And it's a perfect match. Everybody gets along, and I love it. Thank God. That's my story. I know everybody got their rendition. But
that's the same story on my end, definitely. I seen y'all beat in the streets, and I was like, who?
Miss Lissa don't play outside.
Yeah, and she was all out. I was like, who is that? I'm looking all on her page like, who? I don't know her.
One party we went to, I got pictures when I was wearing that green outfit, had short blonde hair, I was mad skinny. Lissa was at the door cursing them out. Lady, look, yo, have a song live. This out like, yo, listen, chill. Listen. And she was like, nah, fuck that. We got in there, bitch. Lissa was not playing with niggas. I'm telling you.
Nah, listen, do be on it. We getting inside. We
But
inside.
I
That's the whole
sent you a
fact.
picture. I saw a picture on somebody else's social media. It's me and you, but this is when I had like short pink hair. You had like blue hair. I'm like, when did we meet and take this picture? So I'm gonna send that to you after the show. But between all of this, everybody, make sure you are locked in with the BEC Show on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big moves are going to be made. We have a lot of announcements to happen. We're going to be on some television networks, so you're going to be able to see us beyond social media. But make sure you are locked in with our YouTube channel as we are growing. We want to grow on that platform as well. So make sure y'all
Yes.
love and spreading that love.
Yes, and also before we get back into the show, I want to let everybody know that October is coming. And as my business partners up here know, well, October is prom night. And so at the end of the day, this is a event for the culture. You know what I'm saying? For the people who never experienced going to prom, or even if you did go to prom and you don't like who you went to prom with, or you don't like your dress, you know, it's a lot of AGs out here that have to put dresses on at their proms. You know what I'm saying? And now,
Twice.
yeah, you know, now is the time, you know what I'm saying, where y'all can be yourself. And so at the end of the day, I don't care where you live at. You got enough time to make it happen. Book your flight, get your hotel. This is history in the making. You're not going to want to miss this event. More details to come. Just know it is in October. One of my sponsors is Lucky Crowns. Yeah, so you already know. I'm trying to get you know, Miss Lissa knows to come on as a sponsor, but I gotta talk to her because you know she be like asking 1,000 questions and shit. And so I gotta lock her in. And so at the end of the day, I just want everybody to get ready. More announcements to come. And so that's just it. Lock in your October.
Miss Lissa, that blonde hair, the way you just swung with that laugh, bitch, that is it. Okay, two things. Maria, I'm your prom date, so don't worry, baby. You got a date. Bring the beats. You never been to prom. You got to show up. And y'all, this is gonna be an event, and I have to look good because I'm in a different body now. I have a different, you know, energy. Because the first prom I went to, God bless my mother's heart. My mother was my stylist when I was younger. And I was a tomboy, so she would put me in all like her church wear. You know what I mean? So the first prom, they made fun of me. They was like, that's a boy in the girl's body, right? But then, like, when they was talking about, that's a man, that hurt my feelings. But I turned around, and it was a boy who did bring a trans with him. But from how they was making fun of me, so my prom date, he was fine as hell, too, fine as hell. But I'm telling y'all right now, so I'm going to come there. I don't know about no heels, but I'm going to come there. And we're going to look good, baby, all right?
Listen, everybody in full, think Met Gala, Black Tie Affair. We grown. And so we taking it up. So I want y'all to think Met Gala. So that's all I'm saying. Get your money together. Ladies, make sure you start your dieting now because you want to look good in your dress. Fellas, y'all do it too. Y'all can wear waist trainers. Put on your, you know what I'm saying? Get your pull-ups, your push-ups, and your crunches together because you don't want to be looking all fat in your suit and your buttons is like, help me! You know, you don't want that situation. So let's pull it together. We got time.
Well, speaking of
The prom, because I never been to prom either. I never, like, growing up, I wasn't pressed for certain things, and also my family just didn't have the money, so I would just avoid even asking for like senior dues or certain things because I just didn't want to hear we don't have it. So I'm excited for the prom. So everybody, like she said, make sure y'all get y'all money right because this is not a free event. It's going to be ticketed. And also make sure you are following Queen of the Ring and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well because, you know, it's going to be a lot of things happening because Babs is the first lady of the street and the first person to ever create a female battle rap league. So y'all know
That's right. And it's
battle
going
rap
down.
in this prom. They're
Yes,
going to be
and it's going down.
crowns.
Yes,
And make
and it's
sure y'all
going
follow the
down in
Lucky
the
Crowns
Mecca.
because
In the
everybody got
Mecca, New
on
York
except for
City.
me. But don't worry, I'm going to get one that day.
Lissa, I got you on the crown. We just getting settled here at the crib. We still got, some unpacking to do. I owe you a crown, sister. You already have one.
Yeah, because all these influencers and
get you a
celebrities
fly.
open
Okay, then we
box and stuff.
because you're big business. Okay, so how about we talk after the show? I don't know what's going on with the badges. That's why we're gonna start going to YouTube because Instagram has disrespected us enough.
Enough.
That
But y'all can also cash
Hey, Miss
at.
Lissa.
You can't buy your badge, but if you want, you can cash at me at Brooklyn Babs. Brooklyn, BABS, $ in the front. You could definitely cash at me. I will make sure that I will share some of it with the ladies. I'm not going to split it even with them. I'm letting y'all know right now. But I will give them a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
So,
Let me ask you a question. Is there going to be prom king and queen, and am I eligible to win?
hold up. I said more announcements to make. Let me get the build up. You know what I'm saying? Look, slow your roll. First of all, it's going down in the Mecca, which is New York City. So if you don't live in New York, already have it set in your mind that you're coming to New York in October. Get ready. Overflow asked who she needs to bring a date. You don't have to bring a date. You might meet your soulmate there. You never know.
Don't bring sand to the beach.
You know, you might never. You never know. You know. So, Monica. Hey,
I want to bring a date though. I don't have nobody, in mind, but I would like a date because I want them to bring me the corsage, and we could take pictures, and I want a prom limo. Like I want the whole prom experience. So if you out there, God, it's me again. Where is he?
I'm going to the beach because my beach is better. You could keep your beach because that beach, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna have about 5 dates. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm having 5 dates. I'm for however many hours it is. I'm gonna have a date for every hour. Okay, I'm making up for my Miss Prom and all the proms I didn't get invited.
You wanted to be a
hoe?
hoe?
You know,
the prom?
I'm gonna be prom.
You have what they call audacity, because a few stories ago you were talking about women who were whores and you were making the definition, and then now you want 5 dates, one for
So
every
let me make
hour.
this clear.
If that's not whole activity,
no,
then I don't
it's
know
not.
what it is.
No, because let me tell you something.
What?
Whore activity is sexual activity, right?
No.
So I didn't say I was going to sleep with everybody after the prom, even though you do have sex after the prom. That's like prom etiquette, right? But I'm not doing that, right?
So how do you imagine this going, Cinderella? So the clock going to strike like 9 o'clock, and then you go, be gone, and then the next person rotates in like speed dating. Like, how do you envision?
Yeah, they all know what time they date start. That's just it. They all know ridiculous. What time they date start.
And who are these people where are they self-esteem? Who are these people who are gonna accept this?
Their self-esteem is very high.
Is this are these fans?
Go to the prom with me, and they not taking nobody else.
Are they fans?
Self-esteem.
And what do they do for the rest of the evening? Watch
Think
you
about
with the rest
me.
of your
Think
day.
about me. Think about me. That's what they do for the rest of the evening. Think about me and how they could come better so the next date will be 2 hours and not 1.
And will there be a bar?
There will absolutely be a bar.
Okay, so now somebody's cooking, watching you with dates. Is there security?
Absolutely, there would be security. If bitches like you gonna be there, you know it's gonna be security in there.
Okay, because this sounds like I know if I took you out on a date and I was like number 2 and I gotta watch the other 2, 3 rotate, I'm at the bar cooking, I might flip something. Know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Why would you do that when you already knew? See, that's the type of shit that I be talking about. This is not even cool right here. So you're going to come to the prom knowing that you're date number 1. You knew this already. And then because you had a few drinks at the bar, now you mad? Because
yes.
You not date number 2, 3, and 4 as well?
Precisely. The liquor told me. The liquor was like, yo, look at that bitch over there. Yo, she's bugging. And I'm like... Be like, yeah, yo, look at mad niggas. Why, you know what I'm saying? Then like, you know what I mean? After a while, I'm loose. I might say something to your other shorties, like number 3, she might come to the bar now, so now I'm gonna talk shit to number 3 while you with number 4. Then me and her might start fighting. Like, this is crazy. This is a horrible idea.
Well, anyway, I feel like the popular girl in school because so many people want me to be their date for prom. And so I might just have to come to prom by myself since I can't be prom whore. Since my friends have an issue with me being prom whore, I might have to just come along. So we'll figure it out. We got time. Anyway, like I said, it's going down. October. Y'all already know the vibe. Baz Bunny presents prom night. In the meantime, in between time, make sure y'all go to the YouTube page, Queen of the Ring Artist, and just catch up on some battles. You know what I'm saying? Catch up on some bars.
That's right. And speaking of bars, U.S. Congressman Matt Gaetz says women who look like a thumb don't need to worry about getting pregnant. So anybody who look like a thumb don't need to worry about prom night. Let's just switch that.
Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb. These people are odious on the inside and out. They're like 5'2", 350 pounds, and they're like, give me my abortions or I'll get up and march and protest. And I'm thinking, march? You look like you got ankles weaker than the legal reasoning behind Roe versus Wade.
No.
People don't need to get up and march. They need to get up and march for like an hour a day, swing those arms, get the blood pumping, maybe mix in a salad.
Yo.
Nah. He went in. He went all the way in. I want to go chill and smoke with him, okay? Because he's barking on everything. Like he just wowed out for respect, okay? That's wilding for respect right there. I love it.
Yo, first of all, the audacity of him to look like that and just say what he said. But I mean, he said, get up, go march. Get up once a day for an hour, go march. Maybe throw a salad in. So, I think it's hilarious. I'm not mad at it. Like, I understand why some people be mad at it if they look like a thumb or something like that. But other than that, like, I ain't mad at it.
But I'm going to tell you something, though. First of all, everything he said is not true, even though it was funny as hell. But it's a lot of thumbs out here with babies. I'm going to keep it a whole stack.
Maybe
okay? I don't know if you ever watched My 500-Pound Life, but, like, these women be having husbands, and they can't get out the bed, and these men love them so much that they wash their butts for them. They wash in between the creases of their fat. They cook for them. They love them.
And they always skinny. And they always skinny men.
Yes. And some of these men are handsome. It's a lot of big women out here. It's a lot of men that like big women. Let me make that clear, okay? So when people think, oh, she's big, she can't get nobody, that's a lie. She probably gets somebody before you, okay? Because she gonna be mad warm like a comforter. She probably could cook. She probably mad nice. She not stressing him out, not stressing her out, whatever. But he's capping. It's mad thumbs out here with babies and wedding bands and all that.
Now that I think about it, like a girl who's like 600 to 800 pounds, it must feel like you smashing a waterbed. Like,
no.
It must feel like you just fall in the waterbed, and it must feel like you fell into the vagina, like you laid on. Yo,
it's a workout for you. That's why they be skinny, because they gotta work out to have sex with them. So that's why the other person is usually skinny, because that's a whole workout, lifting up them big legs, pushing the stomach. You got to hold the stomach and pump at the same time. So your arm is, that's tightening on your arm. You got to move things around, and that's weight. You know what I'm saying? So you already in position, you in squat position damn near when you hitting it, especially from the back, and you got a lot to lift up. So it's like you got weights in your hand.
No,
and so
the ass swallows you too. I'm telling you, like if you do a missionary, when you lay on top, like it's just like going into a waterbed, like because the fat is going to spread. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in order for you to get in there, though,
like envision it though. Like think about it, Freaky Friday, BEC Egg Show. Like think about it, like you get on top, like and then you mask you get on top, then like your head between the titties, they gonna cover you like that. And then you gonna go into the stomach, and then the stomach go down, and then the rest of it go on top of you. So you in that, you like, it feel like, and then from mean? Like she got that big ass. So I'm saying, like the closer you go, and then it just like swallow you. I'm telling you, man. That shit might be it.
Go to Pornhub and you'll see it. Just put in, BBW skinny man, and you'll see it.
Who told you I haven't? Yo, who told you? Ain't nobody. No, we're not body shaming. You crazy? Like my
First of all, you must don't watch. Whoever said that must don't watch the show, because I'm here for BBW. I'm team BBW, so I don't play that. Period. Lizzo is my wife. So
but I was hearing it sound like y'all was saying it sounded like fun to have a. It didn't sound like y'all was body shaming to me.
No, I think I would try that shit. It'd be a whole wave. I'm telling you, man. That's why. Because think about it. That's why men like big butts, because it's more to, you know what I mean? So imagine one like you know what I mean? One like that. All right, let's see what Babs went. But yo, I need to revisit a story that we had talked about. I think this was on Monday. On Monday we had discussed the pastor who got robbed in Brooklyn. And when y'all had talked about the guy, I didn't know who the pastor was. So after doing my investigations, this is a guy who had did 5 years in jail for a scam. And this is the same gentleman. People are scrutinizing Mayor Adams for being close to him. I've read plenty of articles about this guy. And apparently, allegedly, he stole $90,000 from one of his parishioners. I did not know that the amount of jewelry that they were saying was stolen was $1 million. I don't know who's going to wear $1 million worth of jewelry to church in Brooklyn. So if you are a pastor and you have $1 million worth of jewelry in church in Brooklyn, you deserve to get robbed. And then now that I know this man has gone to jail for fraud, it is not far-fetched at all that he set this whole thing up. Because if he got insurance, it's back, and it's amazing.
Shout out to all my Brooklyn scammers. Brooklyn stand up. We outside. You already know the vibe. Period. Now, at the end of the day, he just found a way, a different way to scam. And if you from Brooklyn, you already know that was a whole lineup. And so the fact that, he just made it hot for the mayor is what I feel I have an issue about. I'm like, see, this is why you got to watch out who, you in ties with. Because it's like, yo, my guy, you mad cool with the mayor. And then you're going to go pull some shit like this and make it hot for him, because he's not getting reelected. All of this is on him now, because they like, yo, that's your boy. You know what I'm saying? So now they're going to start looking into him. And that's why when you get in certain positions, you have to cut certain people off. You have to cut them off. I feel sorry for the mayor that this is your boy and he did this dumb shit like this. Like, come on. It's like nobody else, they ain't take nothing from nobody in the church, because my people, everybody laying down. We want it all. Everybody, every row getting ran through. Like every row in the church getting ran through. We pocketbooks going in. This desk in the office. Exactly. The thing, the thing where they drop the money in, they ain't have that. It's usually the box. They ain't even take the box.
What the hell with you? I'm not agreeing.
Sorry, Father,
I would never do.
Somebody should have been running out with the box.
No, God.
Like, nah. So you already know that it wasn't real, because if it was real, you would have seen this with the box. Like, it's a fact.
Sway Universe in the building. Let's get in that DM. Me and Babs, Miss Lissa coming up there. We already spoke to Sway. We coming with bars on top of bars on top of
bars on top of bars on top of bars. Period. And not jail bars like this guy is about to be going back behind when they find out that he was a part of this whole thing. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Even if he wasn't, and they caught me, he was.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's very important, like, who you associate with. I was in St. Louis one time, and I was on the road with my guys. We was going state to state selling the CDs. And we ate dinner at this place, and the people loved me. The guy, he sang, the cook, he was real good. I gave him a phone number. We left the money, we left the tip. So we driving. And then I get a call an hour later, like, Lucky, I ain't paid for your food. I'm like, what are you talking about? We left the money right there. So my homeboy, Star, say to Trap. He said, hey, Trap, did you take that money? Trap was like, nah, I ain't take the money. So then 10 minutes later, he said, Trap, did you take that money? And Trap took the money. But here's the thing. Very low class. But here's the thing. They don't know Trap. They don't know him. They gonna say Lady Luck and her peoples came here and they didn't pay for their meal. And I am not with no type of low classness and no bad karma like that. Okay? So you definitely have to be careful about who you associate with. Yo, I got pulled over by the police.
You get the money back? Like, what was the outcome?
No, this was come on, this was back when I was selling CDs. This is before Cash App and all that other stuff. Man, they had to take the L. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch who you associate with. I got pulled over by the police. This all years ago. And I'm trying to get out of it like I normally do. And I say, my name Lady Luck. And they say, Lady Luck, you run with some clowns. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Officer, this ain't even where I'm from, you know? And then they said one of my friends got pulled over, was trying to use my name and to get out of being arrested. So you gotta watch who you associate with. I'm telling y'all, man, stay focused out here.
Yeah, and then people will use your name for stuff. They will.
Speaking of using your name for stuff, parents file $25 million racial discrimination lawsuit against Sesame Street.
Who? Arsenio Hall.
It makes me want to cry every time I see it.
In the video, one character appears to ignore 5-year-old Kennedy Burns while high-fiving other white children. Kennedy visibly upset. And then another character also high-fives the other children while Kennedy's hand remains outstretched.
We stand here before you today simply trying to fight and protect little black children and their fundamental civil rights.
The Baltimore, Maryland family says they came forward after seeing this video that went viral last week, posted by the mother of one of the girls, showing character Rosita high-fiving a white child and woman, then gesturing no to 2 little black girls and walking away. That family has also hired an attorney. The Burns family says that instance was all too much like what they experienced.
Yo,
No, it's real when they even discriminating against mixed kids, because she's mixed. My homegirl daughter is half Puerto Rican, and she said they did the same thing to her. So they even doing it to mixed kids. It's wow.
Let me tell you something. They are smart, and I messed up. Soon as that first story came out with Rosita going like that, I should have grabbed my nephews. I should have put the wildest hairstyle I could put on them. Put the Malcolm X t-shirt on them. put that shirt you got for Aiden Black King on it, okay? Okay, I go there dressed up. Okay, I got one of them French hats wearing all black with a turtleneck. I don't care how hot it is. And they'll stand in the front and get the camera going. I'm mad as hell they got it first because they said, you heard the lady, she said they were inspired to go after the, what?
It's about to be a class act lawsuit.
25 million? Mommy, why didn't we think of that?
Sesame Place. First of all, this is what I found out. Number one, well, first of all, we all know Sesame Place is an amusement park, a spinoff from Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of Sesame Street. Now, Sesame Street was created for inner city black children. And so at the end of the day, if you go back and look at the old Sesame Street, you see mad black people. The puppets the Muppets and the puppets was black. They had, I think, one Spanish lady and white lady. It was like, you know, but most of the characters were black on the show. And the creator of the show said he created it for inner city black kids. So the fact that it's been whitewashed, you know, now it's like you look at Sesame Street now and look at it back then, it looks like, you know, you see all these people. And then now that Sesame Place, like you're discriminating against black kids when it was created for black kids, this is like insanity. And so, like I said, it's trash anyway. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Sesame Place. I would never go back, not just because of this, because the food was horrible. The food was horrible. Okay? And so I will say, go to Disney World, you know, Universal Studios. Do not waste your time at Sesame Place. If you want to see these puppets or Muppets or whatever they are, you could go to Times Square, and they're all out there, and they will shake your kid's hand. They will dance with your kids. They will take pictures with your kids, all for $10. So you don't even have to pay to get in the park, and you could go get you a slice of pizza, the hot dog stand. Everything is there. Good food, nice people, and all of this for $10 to take your kid. They don't know. Tell them it's Sesame Place. They won't. They little. They not gonna know. They just see it's Sesame Place and Disney World all in one because they're all there. Marvel, all the characters are there.
The Naked
So
Cowboy.
you can't go wrong. Yes, the Naked Cowboy. You could go to Times Square.
Get you a few mixtapes.
Yes, you could go to Times Square with $100 and your kids is lit.
I agree. Just tell your kids that that's the original Sesame Street, that this the real Sesame Street. You in the real Sesame Street, you heard? And don't worry about the characters having book bags on. They going to school.
Where's your book bag? You see how smart they are?
They focus.
Where's Sesame Place?
In Pennsylvania.
Damn. You know, I need to take a trip out there really quick. We go before the boys go back to school. Babs, you gotta tell me where to get that My Black King or I'm a Black King. I'm gonna get all of them to get that shirt. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Let's bring it back. But you know, we definitely about to wrap the show up. Listen, what you doing this weekend?
Oh, this weekend, everybody, I'm going to have a comedy show at the Producers Club. You could hit the in. It's not in my bio. You could hit the link. Go to the Stoners Morning Show, and you can hit the link in their bio. This is their 2-year canniversary. So for the past 2 years, every month they have this comedy show where it's like smoking jokes. So while the comedians are doing their jokes, you could. And they also have vendors selling. So if that's your thing, this is a perfect show for you. You can come support. And then I also have a show at Broadway Comedy Club, and you can hit the link in their bio. Just go to Broadway Comedy Club Instagram and get your tickets and support Black women doing Black things. And also make sure you're tapping with Lady Luck, because she got lucky crowns, lucky sounds, lucky tea, lucky CBD. And if you're feeling lucky, go over to her website, because they always having sales and deals and buy one, get one, and all types of great things. And music placements, I got you, music placements for all artists with beautiful music. Lady Luck is playing.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. And then now, Lissa, we lost Lissa.
I don't know. My phone died.
Okay. Well, praise God. Now it's back alive. All right. And Lissa probably lost some service. We're just gonna do this. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring her back. But I want y'all to have a great weekend. Tomorrow we have free ministry. That is our prayer line that we have 10 a.m. every Saturday, Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. The link.
When I was being nice about the music placements, they cut me off.
That's
but
crazy.
Yes, all musicians, Lady Luck can get your music put on really credible, amazing, Emmy-nominated TV shows. So please make sure you lock in with Lady Luck. They're doing great things over there at the Greatest Entertainment. And Babs Bunny, First Lady of the Streets, you already know the vibes, the creator of the first female battle rap league. So often imitated, never duplicated. Make sure you following their Instagram page, QOTR, and also follow and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Okay.
Yep.
And if you like this, you can go to my website after the show, MissLissaKnows.com, enter the code BEC, and you save some money.
Yes. Shout out to Monica. I see you. Love you, cousin. Shout out to the Dawn. Happy birthday, Bully. It's still your birthday weekend. Leo season. Y'all already know the vibes.
Leo gang.
Yes.
All right.
Leo.
Yeah, TGIF, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Turn up, have a good time, enjoy life. If your grandparents are still alive, try to go visit them. And yeah, turn up.
Facts. And make sure, like Lady Love always says, every Saturday, free ministry, 10 a.m. Link is in her bio. Act like you know. We don't just spill tea. We also, create good vibes, and we also honor God, and we commune every Saturday, come together, and we praise and we worship together, virtually. It feels so good.
Yo, shout out to Dr. Liken, shout out to Overflow, shout out to Beat Slayer, shout out to Star Fearless, everybody showing love, shout out to my baby. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Shout out to my mother in the building.
Where you going, Miss Donna Lee? Where you going?
Fresh Land. Boogie, what up?
It's the BEC and Cheese Show. Hey, hey.